What's up everybody, Dustin from My Freedom Smokes, and today I'm going to talk to you about the IPV5, the newest box mod by Pioneer4you. Just got this sample in, this nice, sleek, aesthetic black, 200 watt temperature control box mod. I've been a fan of every IPV that's come out since the first IPV. I've played with them all, even back when they were cutting edge technology. My favorite was the IPV2, had a little nice 50 watt device with a tank on there, and I thought I was everything cool, but now we've got tons of these devices out now, and 200 watt devices. You're freaking blowing huge clouds with these things. IPV5 is using one of the best chips. It is the Yeehy SX330-200. Pretty competitive even with the Evolve DNA chips. Probably the highest or top competitor up there with them, the Coke and Pepsi button heads. 200 wattage output, dual 18650 in series. Temperature control, nickel, titanium, stainless steel. Goes down to 0.15 to 3 ohms when you're in power mode or wattage mode. I'm always going to call it wattage mode. I'll probably never call it power mode. Joules, it goes down to 0.05 ohms to 1.5 ohms. That's your temperature control with your stainless and your titanium and your nickel and all that. The USB port on this thing, I always get excited when I see USB ports for quick charging and stuff like that when you're vaping in the car and stuff. But the USB port on this device is solely for upgrading it. It does not charge your batteries. You really shouldn't be charging your batteries with your mod anyway. You always should charge your batteries in a safe charger, but you can charge it in a USB if it's made for that. But this device, it is not. With the dual 18650 batteries, you should definitely marry them. So the moment they come out of the box, the two batteries, they get charged at the same time, they get put in the same box mod, they're always together, they're best friends for life. You throw away one, you throw away the other. Marry your batteries before you use them in a device. I can't stress that enough. That's just for optimal battery safety. The IPV5 works on the 5-click system, for settings like every other IPV, and a lot of box mods are picking up on that now, so you're probably familiar with it, but it's the 5 clicks, takes you to the settings, you turn the device off, turn the device on, exit the menu, change it to temperature control, wattage/power mode, change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit, crank the temperature, the maximum temperature of the device, from either 272 to 512 or 100 to 300 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, Celsius. All in all, this thing's pretty great. I like to use it right now. I have a 0.28 dual coil Clapton build in the double vision. I'm running it at 80 watts. I usually run it at 60 watts with this particular build, but I'm doing 80 watts just because it's a high wattage tank or high wattage device. I've cranked it up to 200 watts to see this thing fire at 200 watts. I won't be vaping that, but it does fire like a monster. But 80 watts isn't too bad. So yeah, this thing pretty much chucks clouds. It's very accurate. Like I said, competitive with the Evolve DNA chip. Good performance out of this thing. Great battery life. Firing it at these high power, high wattage mode. Been using it for the past few hours as my main device, and I've barely put a freaking dent in the battery at all. It looks like I'm missing like 5 to 10% of my battery bar or something like that, and that's pretty impressive with what I've been doing with this thing. I've been chain vaping it. Vaping Straw Bunny by Mr. Vape in the unicorn bottle, also for sale on our website. And I'm just chucking clouds, and I'm a big fan of this thing. Looks sleek, very nice design. It is a fingerprint magnet if that bothers you. If it doesn't, feels great in your hand. Battery door feels nice, magnetic. I do like that. I'm clicking it on purpose. It's not a very easy click. Once you let go, it snaps back, so the magnets are pretty strong. Nice. The ergonomics of this thing, the way it feels in your hand feels real nice. It has these dumb little designs built into the side that really don't do anything, but don't hurt anything either. They're just there, kind of, I guess, for grip. Maybe using it to pull the battery deck off or battery sled off, battery door off, which is in front of the battery sled. Other side has it too. It's probably just to keep the aesthetic look, making everything even. Stainless steel buttons. I think they're stainless steel. They look stainless steel. Click in there, feel real nice and satisfying. No janky, no rattling. Isn't that fantastic? When you get a box mod, you can shake it and the buttons don't rattle. That's great news for me. So all in all, I'm a big fan of this device. I'll be using it, probably gonna replace my other box mod that I use in videos talking about tanks and RDAs and stuff like that. I'll probably be using this as my main. So that tells you I'm a fan of it or whatever, because I do have my own choice of whatever device I use when I'm doing something. So I'll probably be bringing this into my rotation. So check this out if you guys are looking for something for cloud chasing, because it's 200 watts series batteries, or if you want temperature control, it's got probably one of the best ranges of temperature control out there right now, with 3 different types of wire, and with the huge, it goes up to 120 joules with that. So basically does anything you want with it. So try this thing out, give it a shot, let us know what you think about it. As always, this is Dustin from My Freedom Smokes. Thank you for vaping.